Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Be You Babe podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Weaver, and today I want to talk about something that I think is coming up a lot. It's what I'm hearing from clients, it's what I'm hearing from just people in the community, as well as like comments on other people's stuff that I'm like, oh, this is something. And it's the whole idea of how do you be your authentic self? How do you even know what that is? How do you break through the things, those visibility fears, those blocks that keep you from expressing yourself authentically and be yourself, right? And I'm going to jump into human design, but I'm also going to share a little bit of what I think everyone deals with, and everyone has the same like issues come up, myself included. And one thing I want you to know is like, I believe like wholeheartedly that our path is on purpose. We are here to work through things, to learn certain things. It doesn't have to be through struggle necessarily, but I do think that we're here to work through things, work through emotions, work through beliefs and all of that. And so anything that comes up in your reality, whether that's from someone else or something that you've noticed in yourself, like a pattern, it's there to serve you. It's there to help you understand something in a deeper way. And I think this is why I have gone on my own journey of understanding who I authentically am. Um, I have always like been a little bit outside the box. I've always kind of wanted to do things a little differently. I don't want to do things the way everybody else does. But on the flip side of that is a fear that what I'm doing is wrong. And I think that's a total MG thing, but wanting to do things differently and staking my claim and going out and doing it and then being like, shit, no, it's different than everybody else. Is that okay? Is it okay to be different? So I want you to know that if you're struggling to kind of like figure out, well, who am I? How do I show it? Like, what does it mean to be authentic online? You're not alone. It is something that we all have to come to our own terms with. And if somebody said that they didn't struggle with this, then they're an anomaly. They're just someone that knew who they were from the get go. And I think there are people like that come into this world that are just like, fuck the world. I know who I am. Actually, I know children like this that are just like, I know who I am. I don't really care what you think. And I'm going to do what I please. Totally get it. Um, but by and large, most of us have trauma around being ourselves. We've been told it's not okay. We've been told to be quiet when we wanted to say something. There's so much little T trauma and big T trauma around being ourselves that we shut down. And the thing that I have learned the most is that in order for you to truly be yourself, you have to feel safe. Unquestionably, you have to feel safe. Because if you don't feel safe being yourself, it's like putting your nervous system into a free fall. It's not going to be helpful. It's actually going to be a detriment because it puts your nervous system into free fall. And when you're doing that, you don't feel good, right? I'm not a trauma specialist, but I do know that when I don't feel safe, I'm not going to do the thing. I'm not going to show up. I'm going to put the mask on. I'm going to put my shell on so that I feel safe, right? Whether the safety is real or perceived, it doesn't matter. I don't feel safe, period, right? And so when you're thinking about showing up online and creating content and trying to be yourself, you have to first ask yourself, do I feel safe doing that? Do I actually feel safe being myself online? If the answer is no, that's the first thing you have to look at. That's the first thing you have to go, oh, this is something I need to journal on, get help with from healers, from energy workers, that kind of thing, to be able to work through whatever needs to be worked through so that I feel safe, right? And for me, it wasn't necessarily healers. I did some of that, but it was creating an environment that felt safe to me to share. And that was a at like a private Facebook group. I still to this day don't want to put things on my personal Facebook page. I don't post there often anyway. So it felt dumb and like salesy to suddenly start promoting myself on my Facebook page when I don't post anything anyway. Right. And so creating a Facebook group felt really safe. It was like they had to ask to be a part of it and to come into that community. And then it felt like, okay, they've like raised their hands energetically of they're interested in this information. Sweet. I'm gonna tell you all the things. But that felt safe to me because there wasn't the outside influence. It wasn't on the world like stage where anyone and their mother could comment on it. It was a place that I could put training wheels on in terms of feeling safe in what I was talking about, because it felt like I was talking about something completely different and not what people were used to, right? And I think it's getting more and more common to talk about human design and copywriting and messaging and how it all goes together, right? That wasn't the case 3 years ago. No one was talking about it. Only, I mean, there was a few human design people out there, but they weren't talking about it the way I was talking about it. And so it felt unsafe. So start there. Can you what do you need for safety? And that way you can show up as yourself. Then from there, let me go back to my notes. Um, how can I make it fun? How can I make this me and not what I think it should be? So I think MGs, generators, we tend to think that it has to look a certain way. I think projectors too tend to think we have to show up a certain way. We have to show up super happy all the time, like rainbows and sunshine. Uh, and not in our, we're not supposed to show up with melancholy, right? We're not supposed to show up in the like, I'm going through some shit right now. Um, we have we make it mean something, and we make it something that it's not. And what mean by that is all you have to do is ask yourself, how can I make this fun? And how can I just let it flow and not have to have it look like something, not have to have it look like that coach that I saw and she's killing it. I don't have to make it look like the people that are so good at reels, right? I have tried so hard to get my energy and make it exciting to get behind reels, and I still can't do it. I just it's not the way I want to express myself, and that's okay. I was thinking it had to look a certain way. I thought, "Oh, everyone's doing reels. It's how you get in front of people, blah, blah, blah." No, it's one way to get in front of people, number 1. And number 2, like, no matter how much I try to put my energy behind something, that's not going to land with other people. And here's the thing. When you 2 ways to look at it, or at a goal, right? You can go, this is what I think it needs to look like, and this is I think like it's coming from your head, right? And you're like, I can get my energy behind it. I did this all of last year. I can get my energy behind it. I can like make it happen. I can get excited about it. And while I kind of could, it never landed. I mean, it was like crickets when you put something out there, or it'd be a bad comment even, or something like that. You're like, right? This isn't what I wanted. Versus what I feel like I've been doing the last month or 2 is what's really exciting. What do I really want to do? What would be really light, fun? And there's no getting your energy behind it anymore. It's simply just doing. And it gets so much more response. And guess what? Not on Instagram. It's not as much as I really try. Like, I really can. Why do I keep trying? I do the same thing, right? What? And and some of this is understanding all the different plethora of ways you can market. There's a bajillion ways to market, you guys. So many different ways to market your business, to get in front of people. What would feel really light and exciting for you? If it's not Instagram, that's okay. It doesn't have to be Instagram. It can be other things. Okay. Um, so that's releasing I have been writing notes more recently because I don't want to forget to say any points that I want to talk on because I tend to get rolling and then my brain goes blank and I can go, okay, all right, we're done. And I click off instead of having my notes and being like, oh, I'm going to talk about this. Right. So I make sure that I actually talk about all the things. So it's releasing the how. It's getting into what would just be really fun and exciting and fun for me no matter what happens. If a whole bunch of people like it, if a whole bunch of people think it's shit, like it doesn't matter because I had fun. I had fun in the process. That's what we have to get our minds around and stop doing shit for the validation of, oh, this is what a successful business does. No, what do you want to do? That's the authentic you. What do you find fun? What do you find creative? What allows you to feel like you're like flexing your creative muscles in a way that is just so you? I don't even know how to say it. Um, we have to release the how. We have to release what we think it has to look like. It doesn't have to look like anything. It just has to be you. That's it. And so let's dive into the human design aspects of this and kind of what people trips people up. So projectors, I see so much, they're doing the thing for the validation. Like they feel like they don't have the successful business unless so many people are coming through the door or unless so many getting so many comments and likes and things and people buying, right? It's validating that what they have to say matters. And that's backwards. I'm sorry. It we have to see your own value, see your own worth in your own fucking magnificence, and you are magnificent before you go out and do the thing. Because if you don't see you're magnificent, that's when you get stuck into, oh, it has to look this way because that's what someone else said would be successful, right? You are most magnetic and the most, God, just gorgeous to watch when you know exactly who you are and when that your worth is cannot be defined by anything in your business and that your work is so needed and you're just here to share it and to be a beacon, a lighthouse for those people that it's for. That's when like everyone is like, who are you? What are you doing? I want to be with you. Right? That's your authentic self. So asking yourself, am I doing social media for validation? Or am I simply doing it because I want to share my goodness, all the amazingness that I have? And I totally get, and this is for everyone. I totally get that like when you start creating posts and you start putting yourself out there, you're not going to have the floodgates. I hate to say this because I want the floodgates too, but you're not going to have floodgates of people commenting. There is a certain amount of momentum that needs to be created. So, and who knows how long that momentum will take? That's your journey. No one can predict that. No one can speed that up for you. Only you are know how to speed that momentum up because you know your energy. You know what's being leaked. You know your intention behind everything, right? And if you truly sit and ask yourself, what are your intentions with all of it? Like you'll see where the energy leaks are. So are you seeking validation in anything? And if you're not, great. Keep posting, keep going, step after step after step, keep going, right? Because it doesn't fucking matter how long it takes. You know how amazing you are. You know that it's going to pop eventually. You just got to keep going. It's momentum. You got to create that momentum. So generators, many gens, oh, for the love of God, follow your sacral. I tell this to myself as much as I need to hear it. What is lighting you up? Learn to tell the difference between when your head is saying, oh, we should do this, and when your heart and your sacral is saying, ooh, this. There is a difference. I've spent this last year in getting at the difference between these two. The head feels like I have to put my energy behind it. It feels like, okay, yeah, I can do that. Okay, I'm gonna get my energy behind it. Where the heart is just like, oh, yeah, like, yeah, this is it. This is like no brainer. There's nothing to put my energy behind. It's there. It's there. That is what you need to be following, not your head. So again, not making the way you show up have to look a certain way. Again, what do you want to do? What would be super light and fun and easy and just make you go, God, I love this. I love doing this. Because if social media is like, I don't want to do it. Oh, don't do it because there's so many other ways to get in front of people. There's so many other ways to market your business and find clients. You don't have to do social media. And I'm just going to drop this here that ads are okay. They're not a dirty word. They are not, there's no badge of honor for growing your audience organically. None whatsoever. You can grow it whatever way you want. So I'm just going to leave that here. Manifestors. Again, following your urge of creativity, resting when you need to rest, but like allowing your creative urge to look whatever way you want and telling people about it, right? Telling people like, this is what I'm doing, guys. I'm so excited. I'm creating and I'm doing and right? And then when you're off, you're off. It's okay. No one said you had to show up every single day to have clients. Check your beliefs around what you think you have to do in order to get clients. Huge one. What do you think you have to do to get clients? We don't have to do anything. What we quote unquote have to do or should do is just follow our own strategy and authority and our excitement and our bliss. That's how we get clients. That's how we bring things to us. Not showing up every single day, not creating epic content, not creating, no, it's just sharing what we love, sharing our soul, sharing our purpose, sharing our bliss. That's what draws people to you. That's what grows a business, and not getting caught up in what you think it has to look like, right? Reflectors. Are you getting caught up in that it has to look exactly the same all the time? And this goes for undefined Gs as well and manifesting generators. The chameleon, the ability to change visual, to change what you're doing is fine. It's okay. Show the world that you can change your mind and it's fine. The world doesn't fall apart, right? Reflectors have that ability to morph and change depending on who's around them. Maybe maybe you're in an environment that's not super inspiring to you right now, but you're starting your business anyway. And so that's kind of coming through in what you're doing is that there's change, that you can help people, but there's still an element of your own life that's like, meh, right? And as soon as you change that piece in your environment, suddenly you're like, oh my God, this is what, and it looks totally different than it did before. That's perfectly fine and exactly what you need to be doing. Allowing yourself to change and morph with your energy. That's the reflector. So again, don't make it look like because they have a total, visual branding package, right? And it looks consistent all the time. Make you think that you have to have that in order to have success because you don't. You don't. Open G's too. Like you can have, it goes back to this idea of our definition of success and what do we think we have to do to have that? This is something I've played with. Like does a certain dollar amount a month mean I'm successful or not? And I made that mean all kinds of things, all kinds of things. I'm successful because I decide I'm successful, right? It doesn't matter what the business looks like. And once I decide that I'm successful, all bets are off. Like, I'm successful. But the more I wallow in, like, my success has to look a certain way. It has to have this dollar amount attached, this number of clients, this number of sales, this month, this size of audience, then I've put so much pressure on what that is that I can't even see the little bit that I have right now. And that's the important piece. Being present to what is now while holding space for what could or what's coming, right? I'm hoping making sense. I feel like I'm bouncing around a little bit today, but that's what I want to talk about. How to just show up more in yourself in the stories that we're telling ourselves of why we can't. That's what it comes down to. It's the stories that we're telling ourselves that we can't show up the way we want to because success doesn't look that way. Visibility doesn't look like that. We're not safe. Someone said that that's not going to work, right? Just be yourself. That's what all the successful people do. They are immersed in who they are and they're doing it their way. Everyone needs to do it their way. Yes, you can learn from other people and you can learn from their processes, methods, and systems. And like that's kind of the point is you take a little bit here and there. But ultimately, you have to come back to who you are, how you want to show up and yourself. So I hope I'm making sense today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am going to end season 1. This is episode 49. I'm going to take a little break. I need a break. And 49 episodes in a row is hella good for an MG. I just want to say that. And I'm going to be taking a break. I think it'll be one more week after this. And then I'm going to take the holidays off. We're doing a bunch of traveling and reassess, come back reinvigorated with a whole set of new ideas and of what I want to talk about and where I want this podcast to go, what I want to do with it. So thank you so much for listening. I love all of you so, so much and so appreciate you. Yeah, have a great week.